With a sleek, futuristic monochrome design, the PlayStation 5 or PlayStation V looks like it should belong in an art gallery. This bold interpretation of a PC tower demands that it should be the center of attention, displayed proudly, not shunted away in some entirely inappropriate cubicle in an entertainment center. The PS5 simultaneously enhances not only your gaming prowess, but also improves your interior design in the process. At first glance, the design looks simple, but closer inspection reveals just how truly intricate the PS5's exterior design is. The successor to Sony's incredible PlayStation 4 platform, the PS5 takes all of the features that the PlayStation 4 established, refines and improves upon them. From that otherworldly design through to an efficient and easy to navigate user interface capable of doing multiple tasks at once, to the evolutionary DualSense controller with its haptic feedback technology giving visceral, tangible additions to gameplay, to the effortless use of 3D audio utilizing the inbuilt Tempest audio engine through any audio output you have connected. The PlayStation 5 pushes the gaming experience into the future. The PlayStation 5 brings high-end PC gaming to the consumer for a fraction of the cost. A brand new PlayStation 5 with a disc drive currently retails for about £500 sterling. Contrast that with the current best GPU, the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4090 graphics card, which currently starts at around £1,800 sterling. PS5 has two variants, one with a Blu-ray disc drive and the other, cheaper version, known as the Digital Edition, is exactly the same but without the player. Under the hood, the console is a masterfully constructed computer configuration. Utilizing a custom system on a single chip, this system includes an AMD Zen 8-core CPU and an AMD 36-unit GPU, allowing the system to throughput up to 10 teraflops per second. Contrast this with the PlayStation 4's total throughput of 1.8 teraflop. The PS5 is over 5 times more powerful than its predecessor. The system comes with 16GB of GDDR6 SD RAM. One of the main features is the custom-built 825GB solid-state hard drive, which has a 12-channel interface, achieving a 5.5GB per second throughput. This in turn is complemented by a dedicated custom chip to handle reading tasks capable of reaching 22GB per second. The PS5 can read data 100 times more quickly than the PlayStation 4. All of this power is carefully configured and balanced, helped by brilliant bus interconnectivity. The console is capable of running 4K resolution games up to 120 frames per second, whilst also utilizing ray tracing. That immediately puts it into the high-end PC category. As ever, the debate about PC and consoles rages on. Those who stand by their custom-built mega rigs, who often profit in some way from PC sales, often claim that consoles are not only unnecessary, but they hold back game development, that they only exist for companies to force consumers to purchase consoles for exclusive game releases, exclusives that become PC ports later anyway. Yet, with closer examination, all of this falls apart, very quickly indeed. Firstly, the most obvious flaws to any point that a high-end PC gamer could make is both cost and technical prowess. Above, this reviewer pointed out that the best current GPU will cost you at the least £1,800 sterling. So, okay, the damn thing can throughput over 85 teraflops per second, but the unit has to be housed in a computer system that can handle and utilize that power. To build a PC capable of fully utilizing the card will cost a consumer at least £10,000 sterling, and more importantly, the consumer better know much more than the basics of PC construction. Otherwise, not only will the card not perform anywhere near as well as it should, but there is a real danger that the system itself will crash, or even worse, overheat. To add insult to injury, we all know the card will be out of date in a year. Secondly, a console is a computer. It is a personal computer, a PC. More pertinently, it is a computer designed with one primary objective: to run games. PCs do not have that luxury. The majority of them utilize Microsoft's Windows as their operating system. Windows is an excellent operating system, and over the years it has become more efficient, but it still requires substantially more processing power to run than the operating system of a console. Thirdly, consoles are uniform in their build and their specifications. However, PCs come in all shapes and sizes. Developers know what they can and can't do with a console. But just because you develop games on one PC, it doesn't mean that they will run on other PCs well, or at all. Fourthly, consoles have indefinite longevity. Since the games of that console era are designed to be played on that console, even when the next console generation appears, you can still play those games on that console. The PS5 features PS4 backwards compatibility, allowing you to play almost all of the PS4 games on the console straight away. The console actually automatically improves the performance and fidelity of many titles without you having to do anything. Yet, the PS5 doesn't have PS3, PS2 or PS1 backwards compatibility. Why? Simply because the PS4 does. You want to play PS3, PS2 or PS1 games, then use a PS1, PS2, PS3 or the PS4. The PlayStation 5 is Sony's greatest console yet, a beautiful, unique tour de force of gaming power, presented to the consumer at the same price as the PlayStation 4 at launch. The PlayStation 5 will no doubt be responsible for bringing consumers some of the greatest games ever made in the next decade.